Good morning. It is July 7th, and I am about 7 miles in to my beefy day. It will either be 28 miles or 33 miles. I'll make the call when I get to 28, see how I feel. Going to 33 would require going up over, not a mountain, but, well, it is a mountain, but not like yesterday, not like going up 10 miles up White Cap, but still people make a lot of comments about how much harder it is than they expected. But right now, the trail is cruisy, and I'm loving it. I'm hiking 2.5 miles an hour, which is just so fast in Maine. But untouchable. Got rolled into camp, I couldn't believe it. Like at 11:07 last night, I was asleep, but he stopped by my tent and he woke me up to let me know he was there. It startled me, it really scared me because I was asleep and I just heard "Dad, Mom." And I just jumped up and was like, what? But he watched the sunset on White Cap before he descended, and in true untouchable form, he didn't get batteries for his headlamp, or maybe he couldn't find them, I don't know. I'm sure he just kept forgetting and neglecting, and so he had to use his phone light the whole way down the mountain. So that boy, he is a mess. He is a mess. He gets by. But he either have to laugh or cry. And I'm just glad he has not gotten severely injured out here. But Dart stayed at the shelter. He said he passed him and he knew he was there. So I'm not sure how far they'll go. I texted him on the top of a mountain after I left camp, so hopefully they'll see it. And my guess is it will probably all be separate again tomorrow night, or people will roll in at all hours. If they do make it as far, who knows. But my plan is still to get to the state park tomorrow, Baxter, and stay at the Able Pines campground, which makes me hike about 9 miles on Thursday before I summit. Unless just, something weird happens and we can pull off the extra 9 on Thursday. I doubt it, though. I just passed some Sobos the one who was really a trio of them. 2 of them weren't as funny about me saying I was going to do that, but the one guy was like, "You're going to do all that in one day?" He's like, "I wouldn't recommend that." And I said, well, I've kind of got my trail legs and I feel like I could pull it off. He's like, that's too much. He said, let's ask these guys, and they were PCT hikers, and they're like, well, how many miles have you been doing? So kind of gave them a general idea. They're like, you're fine. And I think I will be. I know I'll have to get super early. But that for now sounds like the plan. Who wants to take bets on whether Nancy falls in on this very, very skinny log going across the creek? I'm going to bet that I do it and I make it, but I'm going to bet that I'm going to be wobbly and uncertain the whole entire way. Let's see how it goes. Ta-da! I made it. Dry feet. I'm really happy about that. I hate those kind of things. But I did it and stay dry. Keeping your feet dry in Maine is a constant battle. And I just prefer to trudge through creeks that I can't rock hop with my shoes on. Some people go through a lot of effort to keep their feet dry with water shoes, or just go barefoot, or they change their socks as soon as they cross them, but I just have wet, stinky feet most of the time. Not today, not yet. Let's see if I can get through this one on rock hops. Dry feet yet again. I will take those as a win. Heading toward the Antler campsite. Right here I have reception. Gonna check in and see if thinking of Spork and that crew, if Untouchable and Dart have checked in. Hiker brain kicks in when I have to go uphill. So I'm at the Antlers campsite right now. It's enormous. There's no shelter, but there's so many places to camp. And boy, they're so pretty. I would love to be able to stay here. Oh, but it's sigh. I only get to take a break here. But it was a nice one. There's no bugs because there's a nice breeze. There's no people because it's early. It's just a lovely place. I don't know what that lake is. I forgot to look. But gosh, that would be so pretty. Stay there for a night. But I'm gonna go 4 more miles and eat my lunch. I think at a pond that has a view of Katahdin, front and center. I have seen it all on the AT now. A double privy. Larry used to be in a fraternity where their toilets were all lined up like this. No barriers, no stalls, and there's just no way I could ever poop in front of somebody else like that. Apparently they got used to it. But I'm glad I'm the only one in here right now. And how wild is this? AA was here today. I'm pretty sure today's the 7th. So, I agree, it is a kind of gross place to put a logbook. But more exciting is that AA and Pocketsport, Dr. Pepper, and ELF are not too far ahead. There she is. Mama Kay. Wonder who's up there celebrating today. It's gonna be me in 2 days, if all goes as planned. This is a gorgeous spot. I'm sitting here on this rock, letting my cold soaked meal rehydrate. Got the waves lapping. There's a little bit of a breeze to keep the bugs away. Life is good right now. Hard to believe I'm here. There's absolutely nothing steep about this embankment compared to many, but we get a flight of steps. The AT continues to amuse. The AT is just full of funny things today. Got a little vanity mirror here, so I got to see some mosquitoes in my hairline, and a little knocker for the privy. Got 5.6 miles to my shelter for the night, and I was debating going further, but it ain't happening. It's hot. My feet are sore. Had a couple early this morning who said the trail's gonna get a lot rootier and it's really slow going. And they were not wrong. It's just been constant for the last few miles. So slow going. The AT's gonna make me work as much as it can in these last 50 miles. But you know what? I get to look at things like this while I go slow, slow, slow. Good evening from the Wadleigh Stream Lean-To. Actually, from my tent near the Wadleigh Stream Lean-To. I got here, and it's just like a freaking, I don't even know, convention. There's so many people. There's a boys group. I guess it's one of these adventure camps. So many Thru hikers. I could never be in the bubble of a thru hike because it would make me crazy. I'm used to having no one in shelters. I feel so entitled. But, so yeah, I'm camped, I don't know, not even a 1/10 of a mile away from it. And I'm beat. Did another 28 point something miles today. So I've got 23 to get to the Able Pines campground tomorrow. Untouchable and Dart are behind me. I hope they find me. I did get a message from Dart on my Zolio that said that he doesn't have his tent. He thinks that it's 0.2 miles from where he started today. And then the rest of the message, like you only have so many characters in a Zolio message, and the other one didn't come through yet. So that sucks. It's a nice tent and an expensive tent. There is room in the shelter and the lean-to for him to sleep, but man, that's a mess. So, I hate that for him. We'll be sleeping in the lean-to tomorrow night at Baxter, I guess. But Untouchable, I'm assuming, is somewhere out there, and we'll get here too. But I'm going to make dinner after I stop itching, scratching all my mosquito bites. I took my shoes and socks off and just got chewed up, like, immediately on my feet, and they are, like, on fire. So, good times. I think all this is just like preparing me for the end, to be like really ready to get off trail, because I'm super excited about it, but I'm also ready to be finished. I feel like I should be sharing lots of thoughts and, I don't know, things I've learned, all that stuff. But right now, I'm just still trying to get through the dang days. Maybe tomorrow. I'll see y'all then.